Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of Never Together. It is 10 p.m. We are absolutely feral.
Yeah.
Coffee's kicking in,
Yeah.
and we are having a laughing fit.
We had a coffee at like 6 p.m. and then we had dinner at 9. And like, just, you know, like literally where the joke isn't even funny anymore. Like you're just laughing at your friend's laugh. And like you just say one word. It's like that that Vine. I don't know if you remember it. Like there's these like 4 guys in the car and they're just absolutely they're obviously high and they're just saying different animals' names and just absolutely losing it.
God.
They were like bobcat and then they were like fish and like just writhing in the car. One of them was like grabbing his friend's arm, like shaking him. He was like, fish!
That's absolutely... I'm surprised it hasn't happened to us while we're like...
It probably has.
Driving.
It's like...
While driving.
Giraffe! Bobcat! Fish!
Oh my god. Absolutely feral. And this is...
Honestly.
Oh god. It's funny.
Anyway, today we have the lovely topic of girls in movies.
Girls on film.
I wanna be the girl in the movies. See what I mean? Ferality. Just unhinged. So obviously, you know, there are ladies in films. And I feel like now, you know, in the era of 2023, we're in a good place with girls in movies, I feel.
Yeah.
We're no longer you know, there's diversity in terms of like... yes and no. There's diversity.
Oh, it's definitely better.
Stories being told are
oh my god,
variety.
It's definitely better.
However,
There's still a very long way to go.
Oh god, yeah. And I think you know we're having all female casts and stuff like that. But also I think there is, say for example, in terms of the long way to go, having people who are not from that background or who have not experienced that, like Scarlett Johansson.
Stop it.
In Ghost in the Shell, was it?
Something like that.
Or something like that.
She was supposed to play Japanese, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Japanese.
Ghost in the Shell or something like that. I watched it. The anime, and it was really, really good. And then she played it, and I was like, the hell. I was like, there are so many talented Japanese actresses.
Yeah.
Even if you couldn't stretch to the wide variety of talented Japanese actresses, at least have an Asian actress, and they couldn't even manage that. That's where I think, you know.
For sure.
But my first question to you, we were discussing this earlier, and we're kind of stumped. Who's your favourite lady character?
I think this one, I was actually thinking about it.
I have 2.
I think this one's more nostalgia. But basically, there's this Barbie character.
Oh, no.
Listen, Barbie the Nutcracker, and I'll tell you why it's quite emotional for me, because I was a very sickly child. My nurse looked like Clara from the Barbie movies.
Yeah.
So she was...
Like, Barbie or the other girl?
Well, the Nutcracker, the girl who played Barbie has multiple adventures.
I haven't seen this film in so long, you'll have to remind me.
This woman has... Well, Barbie in the Nutcracker movie has long, very curly hair, blonde, very tall, light eyes. Obviously, she is Barbie, which I'm so excited for the movie.
Aryan dream.
But, yeah. But this nurse that was like... Because with kids, I think they keep a lot of the same nurses to have that sort of...
Continuity.
Yeah. So my nurse looked like her. And for me, the very scary parts of being a sickly child were outweighed by the fact that she looked like Barbie.
Aww.
And I'm like, oh.
That's cute.
Yeah, so I think she's like... Obviously, there's a lot of powerful women in the industry, and I love them. But I think, for me specifically, just...
Was there a person of colour in Barbie and the Nutcracker? Or have I imagined that? There was that brunette.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Is that the one where it's like, you're just like me, I'm just like you?
Princess and the Pauper.
That one. I'm almost certain that there's... she's definitely got brunette hair, and I'm pretty sure she's got darker skin. I think.
I don't know.
There's so many I don't know, yeah. I've changed mine now. Okay. Actually, well, so the 2 that I had initially were Moana, because fucking Moana. Yeah. Like, she's a modern woman in an era gone by. No, I love animation films, and I love her journey. And I love the fucking songs and the colours.
Oh my god, yeah.
My second one would be Lara Croft. But again, I think for the same reason, like, she's a badass bitch, like, you know. The third one, who you just made me change my mind, you might know it, you might not. So it's a film called Spirited Away.
Yes, I do know Spirited Away.
You might know it, yeah. The little girl, Chihiro. Ghibli. Feral. No. Ghibli. The little girl Chihiro.
Yeah.
She reminds me so much of me as a kid. But again, same trope. She's a girl, like, strong female character, the main character.
Period.
And she goes on a journey and comes out the other side the better for it.
Yeah.
That's my favourite. What are your, like, favourite type of movies? Because I think if for the subject of girls in movies, my favourite type of movies do not lend themselves well.
What do you mean?
So I have two favourite types of movies, both at polar opposite ends, and both for very very different reasons. So my favourite type of movies, hands down, is animation. I love the colours. I love the storylines as well. Like, the storylines are really, really good. And they're whimsical. They're escapism. They take me to a different world. However, if we are talking old school Disney, you know, I do love them. Like, I love old school Snow White. I love Cinderella. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, I love
basic bitch,
but
Disney
oh
princess.
god, come and save me, Prince Charming. And, like, let's be real, the prince is in it for about 5 minutes at the end, kisses her.
That's why I like Mulan, because she's a bad bitch.
Right? Moana doesn't need to get married. Moana don't need no man. But she, like, if I think back to Snow White,
Oh god, damsel in distress.
he's in it, whatever his fucking name is, for all
Prince
of...
Charming #1.
Prince Charming. He's in it, Prince Kushel, Prince Andrex. Stop. He's fucking in it for all of 2 minutes, but completely steals the show.
Yeah.
And she just falls madly in love with him.
He's a Leo.
How do you know?
Just kidding.
He's a Yelp reviewer. Oh.
He's a Yelp reviewer.
If Prince Charming from Snow White if he was a man in today's society, what kind of man would he be?
A Republican.
Girl, this is not a political podcast. He would so fucking be.
He'd be a finance bro.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. He'd be a fucking crypto bro.
Patagonia.
What?
Oh my god,
Quarter zip.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. He would be a quote unquote creative. So he works in marketing.
Stop.
And he has a
You're describing your boyfriend.
Yeah. But hear me out, right? He wears a teeny beanie. His quarter zip from Patagonia. Or Colombia. The other finest export.
I fucking love Colombia.
I do too.
Sponsored.
I get a discount on there as well.
Ah! Stop it.
Yeah, 10%. Anyway, I'll give you the code. Anyway, this is not about that. Shop code. We don't have any sponsors.
I was gonna say something. I'm gonna shut up.
What about the fact we don't have any sponsors?
No,
I know. All our listeners are going to be like, what was she going to say?
You'll find out when you
find
out our names.
Prince Charming, Prince Kushel from Snow White. Yeah, crypto bro. Quarter zip from Patagonia.
His name's Hugo.
Oh god, yeah, his name's Hugo. Or
he parties in Clapham.
Yeah, parties in Clapham.
What's the club
in Clapham? Tequila Mockingbird.
No.
Oh, Infernos. Yeah, and
I was gonna say
and his catchphrase is, "Yo, I'm not a bad guy.
I'm not a bad guy.
You know, feminism 2023."
Yeah, sure.
That is Prince Charming from and hear me out. The prince from Cinderella He would be an older gentleman.
Okay.
Prince Andrex.
Yep.
He would be.
We're gonna get sued by
Oh God, yeah! Please don't sue us. Prince Pandrex. He would
Stop.
be. He would be an older gentleman. You know, worked his way up. He's an accountant.
And boring.
Or maybe not an accountant.
Not an accountant.
Ooh, no. An older man that works for Lad Bible.
Why is that kind of hot?
Because he throws the party, doesn't it? Like she
Yeah.
goes to his ball. He's throwing drinks at his Land Bible office, and he's going to tell you.
Yeah.
He's going to tell you about the Black Diamond. Oh no, that's Vice. I was going to say he's going to tell you about the Black Diamond mines in Nigeria. No, that's more Vice.
Yeah.
He's going to tell
But
you.
I get the vibe though. I get the vibe.
Yeah, that
He's a
kind
daddy.
of guy.
Wow.
Yeah, but like I feel like the prince from Cinderella
Is more tolerable than Snow
was
White.
much more tolerable.
Also, there's like 30 years between the two films.
Yeah, they're
So-
both horrifically entrenched in misogyny.
Oh my god, yeah.
But we
Absolutely.
move.
We move.
Prince Andrex from Cinderella, he's not going to give you a call back.
Oh, absolutely not.
No,
No.
he's not going to give you a call
Well,
back.
he did go around the entire kingdom looking for the shoe.
True.
So he might pull up.
True. Cinderella's pussy must be on fire.
Stop it.
So what's your favourite film then, after we've just done my horrific
Oh,
tropes?
God. I think my favourite film, I have, well, for film genre, I kind of
Oh,
like,
yeah, genre.
I kind of like comedies. I really like comedies. I
Like
don't-
shitty ones? Like
Yeah, like something that's...
Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I do appreciate good writing, good comedy writing. That is a whole other spectrum of, like, genre. But I think sometimes because I'm an overthinker, sometimes having that silly movie just helps me
So
not
we're talking
think.
like Superbad, Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
What else is there?
God, well, I think there's also, like, a lot of Spanish comedy that's very niche.
De la novela?
No.
No, I know. See, I
But-
can't say comedy in Spanish.
Comedia. But, you know, there's,
Are
like...
you kidding?
No.
Fuck.
Um...
I can't say comedy in Spanish.
But-
Comedia.
Comedia. Yeah, so it's just sort of like that. Let me not think for a bit. The same reason why
I watch
don't-
animations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the same reason why I love reality TV. Obviously, I'm
True.
not, you know,
True.
I'm not paying
Oh,
attention
God.
to it. But
we
it's
could
like,
do a whole fucking podcast episode on reality TV. Oh, how
I
harmful.
absolutely love it.
We love it, but...
I think I also love good films. I don't care
Yes,
what genre
true.
it is. If
But
someone
there's-
says this is a very good film and you should watch it, I'll watch it. I don't have any bias
Like,
on...
there's a whole sort of thing about films that are amazing. So good. Will I ever
Yeah.
watch them again?
Oh, no.
No.
Sometimes it's just films
Like,
that it takes
Oh,
one...
what was that film? Oh, there was one called Nomad. Amazing film.
Yeah.
Like, won all these awards. Like, freaking amazing. Have I watched it again?
No.
No.
But it also depends, like, for me, it's how I understand the movie. For example, Interstellar, I could watch it 17,000 times.
No.
And I will I will never fully get it, and I'll just want to watch it again. Same with, like, it's another Christopher Nolan. Tenet? Tenet's another one.
That's a good one.
That's a
No,
very good one
I
that I want to
just
see again.
I just freaking hate sci-fi. Sorry.
See, I hate sci-fi too, but I understand the quality of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Interstellar is a work of art.
To be
So I'll tolerate the sci-fi in it because it is that good.
Was that
It's stimulating.
was that Amy Adams or
No, the one with Amy Adams is another really good one that my family loves.
is it
and
Martian? No.
It's Alien or Martian or something like that. It's about the circle.
I don't know. I've not seen them.
Oh!
Who's the lady in Interstellar then?
Anne Hathaway.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't like her. Sorry, don't like her.
We're going to talk about this later on the podcast. Square up. Anyway, yeah, so I think,
Let's make a whole episode about how there are female actresses we just don't like.
honestly, yeah, that could be talking shit about people.
Again.
But yeah, I think beyond, obviously, if it's a very shitty, for example, Nope, it's sci-fi,
True.
but it's so good and
That
it's
was
so funny.
great.
And Jordan Peele is
He's
one.
good.
I love all the Jordan Peele movies.
Hear
Love
me
them.
out though. Hear me out. How bad is this? Name a female director.
Well, you
Right?
can't. You can't. And I've done studies in this. I've written my thesis on, like, representation, not only on Latino, but, like, female representation. And stereotypes and all that stuff, and it's wild.
So we've named Jordan Peele. You said Christopher Nolan.
Greta Gerwig, who's doing Barbie.
Great.
Great.
Like, the fuck?
Yeah. It's a very misogynistic world.
Bonkers.
Bonkers.
There are female
Some people
directors. Stop it.
Sorry. Feral.
There are female directors. There's loads of them.
Yeah. They just don't get the credit men.
Yeah, like you said,
I think like in the theatre industry, there's a lot of women behind the leading men.
I can
and
literally only think of Greta Gerwig.
I know there's more. Like, who directed Little Woman?
Greta Gerwig! For fuck's sake!
God.
Shameful.
Shameful.
For shame.
For shame. It really is.
But, like, here's a tough question. We've definitely watched films directed by women. We have. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Like, are they memorable? No. I could not tell, other than fucking Little Women.
Not even.
I couldn't tell you.
I know Little Woman because I watched it fairly recently, within like the last 3 years.
I couldn't freaking tell you. Oh, not that there aren't good films made by female directors, but like, how bad is that I can't just reel one off and go, oh, this film by this lady, amazing.
Yeah.
Ah. I could tell you so many freaking films directed by men that are amazing.
Yeah. But it speaks volumes about the kind of industry that we've had and where we are and where we're going. Because a woman could do, a million things better than men, but...
Olivia Wilde. There you go.
Well, she doesn't count.
Why does she not count?
Because she's horrible.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to work with her.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Is that... Now, here's that. Is that because she is a female in a male-dominated space, do you think?
No.
That she's
because
got to be...
there's a difference between us knowing what it's like. There's a difference between being stern and making your voice heard in a very male-dominated space. And there's a line between...
It's how you do it, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just, there's a difference between having your voice and being a cunt.
True.
You can be a well-spoken woman leading in male-dominated spaces without being a fucking cunt.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Aggressive. Assertive. I feel like, for example, like, you are, like you said, you can be assertive. You're the director, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm speaking as if I know. I have no fucking idea. You are the director. What you say goes. I feel like you don't have to be a dick.
Yeah, it's how you say it.
Your voice, whether you're a man or a woman, as the director, is going to be the loudest in the room.
You say that as producers, actually.
Okay. I'll take it back then. On the day. In the moment.
In the moment, directors.
So we've got Greta Gerwig and Olivia Wilde. Shout it for the representation, girlies.
Right. Jennifer Lopez, actually, she directed Hustlers.
She's a producer as well, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Reese Witherspoon.
Oh my
Big
god.
Little Lies.
Oh wait,
that was not a film. Sorry, not a film.
No, but still TV.
Good. Also, my mum. Yeah, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. That was amazing.
Francesca Moody, who's the producer, the originating producer for...
So wait, did Phoebe Waller-Bridge direct it? No, she wrote it, didn't she?
She wrote it.
Yeah. But, like, my mum particularly loved Big Little Lies. She was like...
I've never seen it.
Have you not? It's really good.
That's with, Aussie gal.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
No, I loved it. It was really, really good. But she said there were subtle nuances in there about, like we were talking before, like female friendship, being an older woman, like, and having a community of women. And she loved that. She thought it was great and amazing.
I have to watch it.
Oh my god, that's so sad though that, like, we've named 2 female directors. Let's just say particularly in film. We reeled a few others off. One of them's a cunt, and the other one's directing Barbie.
Which I'm so excited for.
I'm so excited for. But let's be real. It's not doing much for the strong female lead, is it?
Yeah.
Barbie girl. Ooh, she's a Barbie girl. Oh god.
I think it's good though because I grew up in the Barbie world.
I did. I grew up with Barbie.
Oh my god, I love Barbies, and I think seeing it now when I grew up
Yeah.
it was very much like Barbie is blonde and tall, and like now we have
Yeah.
Barbies of all shades
in sizes.
And
I swear we
Barbie before was a pretty gal, and now she's a president.
I swear there
That's
was
fucking
one.
cool.
I swear one came out recently where she had a hearing aid.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like the first Latina to go to space has a Barbie.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes.
I want to get it so bad.
And there's not quote unquote normal sized Barbie.
Yeah.
Who's like,
I think there's a Barbie in a wheelchair as well.
I think you're right. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're all very excited for the Barbie film.
July 21st, guys. This is not sponsored.
This is not sponsored by Barbie or Patagonia for that matter.
Or Colombia.
What so we're talking stereotypical, female characters. What would you be?
Stereotypical female characters. I don't know. I think there's two, because I think I have a perception of myself that people find very different.
Yeah. I think
So
I
I
think the
think
perception of myself
in my
is very
mind,
wrong.
I'm...
So what would you like to be? Let's change the question. What would you like to be, but reality, what would you actually be?
So, I would like to be perceived in some way as... God. Just Sandra Bullock.
In what?
Oh,
Anything.
in anything. I just want to be Sandra Bullock.
I want to be Sandra Bullock.
Specifically in Bullet Train. She's a woman in command. You don't see her until like the last couple of minutes, and she holds.
Was she in Bullet Train?
Yeah, she's the voice, and then she shows up in like.
Oh yeah.
She shows up at the end. And she's just like, how can you command a room without being there?
Yeah, true.
How do you have that power?
Yeah.
How do people take you seriously and they don't even know what you look like? Which is,
I
just want to be Sandra Bullock.
I just want to be Sandra Bullock in real life. She's like,
She's
50,
gorgeous.
She's like 50 something, isn't she?
Oh my god, she is
Maybe even older. I'm gonna Google it.
50 something. Yeah, she's about my mum's age.
Like, yeah, I just want to be Sandra Bullock in real life.
Yeah, I want to be Sandra Bullock. Yeah, just God, she's so.
So you want to be the sort of like Lady Whistledown in Bridgerton.
No.
No. You command the space, but we only hear your voice.
Yeah, like I'm not even there, and you're taking me seriously.
Right.
How powerful is that?
Right. Hear me out. So that's what you want to be.
Yes.
So Sandra Bullock is 58 years old.
Fuck off! No, she's not.
Yeah.
No, 58.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Hear it. This is now a Sandra Bullock fan podcast.
We love you,
podcast.
Sandra.
We love you, Sandra.
Please adopt me.
Please listen to our podcast.
Send us that.
So that's who you would want to be?
I would want to be.
Okay, who do you think you actually would be?
I don't know. The funny friend. I'm not actually really that funny. I think...
Oh, don't tell me you would actually be like the funny sidekick.
I feel like previously I have thought of myself as that.
Okay.
And that's slowly changing as I'm progressing in my life. And
the funny
progressing...
gatekeeper.
Funny gay. I think I'm just... I don't know. I still think I'm a side character with my own film and my own season.
A spin-off.
With
You're
my
a
own
side...
stuff, yeah, because I feel like I'm so detached from everyone else in a way.
You're a side character who gets... Who's that? Who normally gets a spin-off? Who's had a spin-off? Can't think.
Oh, God. I don't even know.
A sidekick that's had a spin-off.
I mean, Corey in the White House.
Corey in the house.
Yeah, Corey in the house, I think.
That's a man.
Yeah.
Corey
But,
in
I don't
the
know,
house.
I think, who would I actually be? It's quite hard, because I think my life is developing every day. So it's kind of, I don't know.
I would be... Right, this is who I would want to be. We're going back to the literal...
question.
The trope that I've been banging on about since the start. Fucking, I would want to be Lara Croft. Salma Hayek in Eternals. Hayek. This is also a Salma Hayek fan podcast because
Love her.
she's fucking...
She lives in London.
She's a boss
We have
bitch.
to go try
And she
that.
has an owl. That's just her pet.
She's an out fucking...
Curring?
Love her.
Type in Sandra Hayek. Salma Hayek's owl. Yes, so I would want to be like this fucking boss bitch. Like, even Moana, she's fucking cool as hell. Yeah. Or what's that fucking... Oh, there's another one. Or Catwoman. Michelle
Halle
Pfeiffer.
Berry.
No, fuck off. No, Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer. She, fun fact about Michelle Pfeiffer, she
Pfeiffer.
is the most mentioned woman in songs.
Really?
So her name has been mentioned in the most songs.
That's wild.
Not Halle Berry, not Beyonce. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
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 So yeah,
Wow.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, where she shows up and she's like, "What are you gonna tell me, bitch?" Like,
Damn.
and the suit. Fuck
Wow.
yes,
Yep.
yes, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
Realistically, who would I be?
It's hard.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's really not hard for me. So realistically, who would I be? The girl that dies first in every fucking slasher movie. Think Final Destination where they die on the sunbeds.
You do go on something.
That's me. That's gonna be me.
It's gonna
The girl.
be me.
It's gonna be
Sorry.
me. The girl that goes, "Who's there?" and then walks out
Okay, Jennifer Coolidge.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
That's so good.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
awful.
it is. Have you seen White Lotus?
What does she say about the
It's like, these gays,
these gays?
they're trying to murder me.
These gays are trying to murder me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
Stop it. That's so good.
It's not
Anyway,
good. It's not good.
I think
Anyway,
it's better than mine. So I think it's good.
I would like to be Jennifer Coolidge. Yes. Again, another woman who I would just fucking love to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, realistically, I would be the girl that goes, "Is somebody there?"
And his dumb bitch.
This dumb bitch that goes out without the torch.
Yeah.
So she hears, what's his fucking name?
Whatever that is.
The guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
From the Scream guy. She hears Leatherface. She hears.
Wow.
What's his freaking
No.
name? Oh my god, the guy.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about, but I just can't.
Michael. No. With the mask. Walks
Yeah.
really fucking slowly.
Yeah, the
From
mask.
Halloween.
See the mask.
That guy that is in Halloween, whatever. No, it's not coming. I'm gonna
It's
Google it
fine,
in a minute.
whatever.
Anyway, so the girl that hears that even sees him from across the street and goes, "Is somebody there?" And then she goes out and investigates. Like, girl, no.
Idiot. This is why white people die first.
Call the police. Run away. And do you know what as well? Like, they always have no shoes on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But the thing is though, I hate to admit it, it's me. It is me. That is who I would be.
I don't know who I'd be. Like, now I'm thinking, I just don't.
Like, I would be the girl to die first.
I don't know. I'm quite independent. I like to have my own independent
I wanna
shit.
be. I wanna be the girl that survives in the horror film and lives to tell the tale.
I
but
absolutely would survive.
I absolutely would not. Like, if we're talking zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
God,
Just go to an IKEA.
no. Like, I would, literally be Michael Myers. That's it.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. Like, also, I think there's something to be said. I would quite like to be a villain. They have the most fun.
You are the villain, my ass.
Fair.
In our friend group, you have said some feral, fucked up shit. For a reason.
I'm not the only one.
No. But out of you and the other one, out of everyone, you and the other one are absolutely
Yeah,
feral.
no, the
I
thing
think
is,
you two are the most.
honest is how I would like to phrase it.
Yeah.
Honest. Like, that's how I would like to phrase
It's
it.
definitely honest.
To
It's just the way
save my
you say
sense
it.
of self-esteem, that's how I'd like to say it.
Sorry.
But the thing is, though, like, where was I going with that point? No, it's gone.
You'd like to be the villain because it's more fun.
It is more fun. And the only bad bit is at the end.
Yeah, when you die.
When you die. But, we're all gonna die.
We live in a
I would
floating
have,
world.
like, that spectacular death, like the Wicked Witch of the West from, like, Wizard of Oz.
Where the
she's
house
like,
falls on her? Oh,
no,
that's the
it's
east.
just, she's like, I'm melting. There's puff of smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, that would be my preferred method of death.
Yeah.
Like,
fair enough.
But
It's quite iconic.
I think that does potentially fit in with who I am.
Yeah.
Slightly. Or actually, maybe I take it back. Maybe I'm not the dumb bitch that dies at the start of the horror film, because with the villains there is an air of stupidity about them, realistically, isn't there? Like, do you know what I mean? You know that, like, phrase that's mind your fucking business?
Yeah.
They had to go out and not mind their business.
Yeah.
Like, why are you going about and wanting, world domination? Why are you going about and
I
wanting...
like when there's, like, a backstory. It's like, why are you here? That's my dad. He fucked me up.
That's my dad.
Breaking generational curses.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
Like, that's me. That's the air of stupidity. Maybe that is it. Maybe I am the villain.
Yeah.
But also as well, like, the villain, though, I don't think I'm old enough to be the villain. Like, if we're talking... hear me out. If we are talking specifically about lady villains...
Yeah.
They're of a
wise.
certain age.
Yeah. Well,
Haggard.
Haggard?
They are!
God.
They're, like, wrinkled... Oftentimes a fucking witch. Like, how fucking tired is
of
that?
Life are you?
But, like, why are they always a witch?
I know.
Like, wasn't it, like, Meryl Streep or something that said...
Oh, God.
She did an interview and she said, once I hit... I think she said something as ridiculous as 40, which is not old. Yeah. I think she said, I hit 40, and then everyone and their mums wanted me to play a witch.
Yeah.
And I'm like... Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I still don't know what I'd be.
You're gonna go to bed tonight, aren't you? And you're gonna wake up you're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. and you go, that's it!
Yeah.
That's it!
Just watch. We'll add at the end of
She's gonna come back to next week's podcast and say, this is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
This is what my stereotype would be.
I think my perception of myself is currently changing drastically, which is why I can't give you a set answer.
I think my perception of myself is delusional.
Yeah. Delululand.
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 I fucking hated that film.
La La Land?
Yeah, it was so shit.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Anyway. Is that because you loved it?
I think it's quite good. It's not bad enough for me to hate it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but I think it was
Didn't it win Best Film? No.
Yeah, something like that. Honestly, a lot of these awards are very blurred.
Okay.
Because the panel is very white,
very old,
very male-dominated, very old, and the things that are made for young people with these new, young ideas don't win shit. Because it just doesn't align with the...
you Gen Zers with your newfangled ideas about equality. Oh, God,
it's actually not even that deep, but if...
Do you think it's not? I think it is.
I mean, it's obviously extremely, incredibly important that representation on the panel is...
Covert.
Is,
diverse.
It's diverse, so we can have a fair chance on all films. However, I don't know where it's going.
And that's all she got to say on that.
And that's all I'm going to say.
Because, like...
Baby steps. The fact that Everything Everywhere All at Once won everything...
Fair.
...is a fucking massive push. I am pissed off that, as much as I love her, Jamie Lee Curtis did not deserve that Best Porn Actress. Stephanie...
Do you know what I heard you say?
What?
Best Porn Actress?
Supporting.
No, you did not say that.
Anyway, supporting actress.
People listening, she said Best Porn Actress.
And you know what?
I'll say it again.
Riley Reid. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh my god, I once had a guy on Tinder message me. I didn't know who this girl was until this guy messaged me this. Obviously, I know she's an incredibly famous adult film star.
Uh-huh.
I once had a guy on Tinder, of all places, message me saying, this may sound a bit weird, but you look like Riley Reid.
Do
I
you?
no, I fucking
I don't think so.
I think it's just because I literally had brown hair
And light eyes.
and light eyes. That's
Wow.
it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't really know who that is, but thanks. And he was like, oh. And then so I obviously after he said that, I went away and Googled who it was, and I was like, I had to clear my search history afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously what came up.
Yeah.
But like,
anyway.
I was like,
yeah, it's weird.
No, but back to everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm sad that Stephanie. Oh God, I don't know how to say her last name. Anyway.
Yeah.
The daughter.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
We can't. We don't want to butcher her last name, so.
Yeah, and I have my first name butchered all the time, so I'd rather not. I'd
Yeah.
rather save myself.
Stephanie,
who is a wonderful actress who played however many roles in that movie.
Yeah.
And didn't get it. And I was like, this woman carried the entire 95% of the film. But Jamie Lee Curtis with her sausage fingers.
I remember as well, like, Jamie, I think they probably picked Jamie Lee Curtis because she's, like, seasoned. Everybody knows who she is. Oh, God, yeah, no, I know. It's not fair. I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
that it should have been Stephanie, but, like...
It also makes sense.
Yeah. How did you even get to be on the judging panel for these awards?
So, you actually get chosen, but they said that they're actually going to start bringing in younger people.
Chosen by who?
I don't know, the Academy.
But who even asks? Like,
I don't know.
How do you get asked? Like, I want to be a judge.
I don't know.
Do you get paid for it? No.
I don't think so.
Still, I'd do it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'd do it.
But, you know, talk shit about movies, go watch movies and, like, have fun and
get to spread the Gen Z agenda that everybody fucking hates. Yeah.
Absolutely here for it.
Even though I don't really align with Gen Z.
No. But you definitely don't align with the other extreme
boomers,
either.
fuck off. No.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel more akin to millennials.
Yeah, zillennials.
Yeah, with zillennials.
Zillennials.
Don't put in the comments how old we are. I feel old. But, like, I suppose it kind of goes back to that question of sort of, like, okay, right, we have stereotypes for a reason. I would say even now, there are stereotypes. Like, if we were to go buy Everything Everywhere All at Once...
Oh, my God, yeah.
That is a stereotypical Asian home. That is a stereotypical Asian job setting and stuff like that.
So I think stereotypes are okay. Like, they're a normal thing. They're a stereotype because there's certain truth to it. And there's no shying away. I think the word stereotype has been coined recently as negative.
Yeah, okay.
And it's not all negative. I think there's we're a stereotypical household because this is the way that...
It's the way it is. It's the way it's always been done.
When it was coined in whatever year, it was, when it was coined in whatever year, it was a generalization about someone or something. Doesn't necessarily need to be negative or positive.
If I were to flip it around and say traditional.
Essentially, I think to an extent they're synonyms.
Yeah, I think
because,
so.
There's nothing wrong. I think when stereotypes are vilified and used against someone and, something, and they're wrong, if something... if you don't know your information and you're saying it's a stereotype, then obviously and you're offending. Obviously.
I think stereotypes. If you are not from that community and you are using it to portray humor, or to mock or belittle, harmful, really harmful.
Yeah.
But I think like we were talking about before, like the Disney princesses, they are stereotypes.
Yeah, why are damsel in distress? Because women couldn't vote, women couldn't do shit, women couldn't even go to the bank without a man.
No,
we were damsel in distress until, 40 years ago?
If that.
If that in some countries, not even yet. There's some countries we can't...
We had to fucking burn some bras to get our point across.
Exactly, so I think these stereotypes that we see on screen just speak... It's sort of like a consequence of the reality that we live in.
It was, yeah.
Why are so many Hispanic women, as much as I hate it, why are so many Hispanic women deemed as, like, housekeeping and gardening? Because they're low-paying jobs for women who are looking to feed their kids, and
they were done, weren't they?
They were done, and they were willing, and you didn't have to speak to anyone, so you didn't have to learn a language.
Exactly.
And also, you flee, when you flee your country, you stay in community, so it's just,
Exactly,
if there's one, we always say, if there's one Dominican there, there's at least another 30. Because community is a massive thing when you emigrate, so especially in New York.
I think, like, as well, people are starting to, like, take those stereotypes back in a way. Do you think?
How so?
I'm gonna. It's just fresh in my mind, so I'm gonna have to obviously, go back to Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
Obviously, Asian director, producer, like the
Yeah.
whole thing was Asian.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I think that is yes. Okay, right. They were playing stereotypes.
No, but okay, I see what you mean.
But I think they're starting to.
It's an
take
Asian
it back.
person telling an Asian story, which is such
exactly.
It's,
that's where stereotypes I feel are moving now, which is where people of those communities are taking ownership of those and taking them back and going, actually, yes, fine, this is a stereotype. However, it's part of my story and I'm going to now tell it. I'm trying to think as well. Like, I guess...
I think for me, In the Heights is a massive thing
as
well. And it talks about stereotypes, and there's a song where the abuela, moves from Cuba to New York and they're all cleaning cleaning houses because that's the only place where you don't need to speak English, and it's sort of, but now the fact that Lin-Manuel Miranda did it, and honestly it doesn't even have to be only a Hispanic person can touch this, like I think other people from a global majority can do it, because the director of In the Heights is, I believe Chinese.
I don't know,
but he's not Hispanic, I know that for sure, but I think there's a lot of familiarity in the story of immigration.
But even if we were talking about Bridgerton, I would say Shonda Rhimes, lady.
Shonda Rhimes.
It's a black lady, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and similar thing actually. She I like what she did with Bridgerton because there were black people.
Yeah.
There were. There fucking were black people. They didn't just not exist.
Like, and pop up one day and say hello.
And as well, there were Indian people that was in the height of
wealthy as well.
That was in the height of the British Empire. We fucking owned India. Like, I think. No, we didn't own it, sorry.
But you colonised it.
We fucking colonised it. There will have been Indian royalty that would have come to England.
Yeah.
We didn't own India. That was not the right choice of words. We fucking colonised it. Shameful time in our history. However,
just kidding.
However,
Spain did its own thing too.
However, there was black royalty. There was Indian royalty. And she's like telling that story. Like, it was much more diverse. Obviously, there were issues, but it was much more diverse than we thought. They weren't just not there.
Pull up one day.
They didn't just pull up one day in the early noughties and go, hey.
What's that?
So, like, it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that we're kind of, like, moving away from harmful stereotypes, I should say. And particularly the fucking male gaze. We're no longer making films for men to, just freaking stare at us or, because she's so fit.
Yeah.
She doesn't say 3 words, she's so fit.
Yeah. It's quite weird how the male gaze is really,
physical.
It's physical because men get tits on TV all the time. And men get, when there's a sex scene, it's always the woman being shown.
Yes,
and her parts are being shown and her tits are bouncing all over the screen, but we don't get anything. And women are just as horny as men.
Hit me out. Do you fucking want to?
Honestly, no. But here's the thing, what? But maybe I do see it. I'm like, oh, actually.
Do you know what?
If I'm watching a movie with my parents and that shit shows, I'm like, kill me now.
Hear me out.
Kill me now. But if I'm by myself and I'm watching a movie and might get me in the mood, I'm a little jealous.
No, I will tell you. I remember this. This is a core memory for me.
Oh no.
Can't remember the film. Don't care. Oh, I think. Anyway, it's a film with Michael Fassbender in.
Oh fuck.
Sexy, sexy man. It's about it's a thriller. I remember that. I'll Google it whilst we're talking, and then And then I'll tell you again, just like I did with Mike Myers and we did with Sandra Bullock. Anyway, Michael Fassbender gets his knob out.
Yeah.
And you see it. Yes. See it.
Uh-huh.
I saw it and I went, oh. And moved on.
Yeah, like, it's not, but that's the thing.
That's the female gaze, though.
That's the female gaze.
If he was, you know, showing her a good time, giving her a fucking what for, and was saying...
That's what I mean, obviously.
And was saying sweet nothings into her ear, I wouldn't care if I didn't see his knob.
You wouldn't care?
No, not at all. If he was doing the old, say my name when no one is around you, say baby I love you. If he was doing that, fuck yeah.
That's, yeah. Like
I wouldn't care if I saw a knob. I think though, when I see titties, I get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I see titties, I'm like, oh,
okay.
Yeah. I turn into a bro down.
I'm no better than
But if there's a male,
I wonder if that's to do with like our sexualities as well.
Yeah, I think it is. I think. It's hard to say. I think
because also I think if showing dicks on screen was as normalized as showing tits, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But because I've seen about 3 dicks in TV.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many pairs of
right.
boobs.
I'll tell you. So, Daniel Radcliffe in Equus.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender's knob in insert film name here. What's his face from Normal People?
Paul Mescal Tequila?
Paul Mescal Tequila.
Oh my god, really? I'm gonna start watching all.
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, you see his knob. Oh. But, hear me out. You see his knob afterwards.
What do you mean afterwards?
So they've done it. Her titties are going everywhere. She's having the time of her life.
Yeah.
They finish, they cuddle, they say something. I think there's...
Oh, so it's like soft and done.
So he's laying on... He's
a flimsy little thing.
No, it's dark as well, so you just see... You don't see it.
Yeah.
You just see a dark patch.
Yeah.
And basically he's on the bed, swings his legs round, gets his clothes on.
Oh.
That's how you see it.
I see.
And very similar with Michael Fassbender, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit like... okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But Paul Mescal in that scene going, oh, it's not like this with anybody else.
Fuck, that would
I love
drive
you.
Me crazy.
Jesus Christ.
That would drive me crazy.
Oof, fizzy knickers.
Written by a woman.
Fizzy knickers, I tell you.
Fanny flyers.
Ooh, fanny flutters. Fanny flutters.
Flanny
flutters.
Flanny flutters.
But also, being a bisexual woman, Daisy Edgar-Jones, is that her name?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, her in that. I, saw the titties and I was like, saw the titties, her face going, So I think I look at women naked in films with a male gaze.
Which is completely fair enough.
Because I think, to be fair, female gaze is much more about what they're saying. What they're saying.
More emotional, more...
Yeah.
Less
what they're saying,
visual.
how aesthetic it is, also as well, what led up to that sex scene.
Yeah.
Like what was the prelude to that sex scene.
Whereas the foreplay.
Yeah, whereas the male gaze is tits, arse, orgasmic moaning.
It truly really is.
If
just like sex
I think
for women.
if I literally I think if I saw a woman doing something in order to get female gaze, I'd like it. I think I'd like it.
Yeah.
But I would be, different.
Yeah.
Different. I would be like,
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, going back to that scene with Daisy Edgar-Jones, Paul Mescal Tequila, he was saying, oh, it's not like this with other people, it's not like this with other people.
That would drive me absolutely mad.
She was like, oh, I know, and I've realised I love you. So she was doing the female gaze thing, which was all the talking and the emotional side.
Yeah.
I was so much more enraptured by what he was saying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, Paul Mescal Tequila.
Paul Mescal Tequila.
No, the book's written by a woman.
That's what I said, man written by a woman.
Oh, yes, sorry, a male character written by a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Oh. Not a fan of of the male gaze.
But hear me out. I'm not a fan of the male gaze when it's things like Piranha Double D, where it's literally just tits, blood, gore.
Yeah. Mm.
However,
it does provide some sex.
Like I said before, I look at a woman.
Yeah.
In a sex scene or in a sexy way.
Through the male gaze.
Through the male gaze. Yeah. Just, it's what it is. It's what it is. Like, although, hear me out. John Wick. Fuck.
I haven't seen it.
I look at John Wick with the male gaze.
Oh. Like, I want to shag this man.
I would... Hear me out. I would show John Wick the time of his life. Like, he's a well-seasoned spy. You know, hitman, whatever you will. Yeah. But fuck me. I would let that man do things to me that are unspeakable.
Yeah.
I would let that man fucking punch me in the face. Yeah. And I'd say, thank you.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But, as well, the script, I imagine, is a pamphlet.
Imagine all these, like, very, male presences through the female gaze.
There is hear me out. There is actually a bit of female gaze involved in John Wick.
In this last one?
All of them.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's, oh God, it's kill. Like I said, the script is a the script is a fucking pamphlet. Yeah. I think somebody did an audit and he says 350 words in the whole of the fourth film. However, there are shots of him where it's just his eyes and he's got the smoulder and he puts the suit on and he holsters his guns. Fucking hell. I'm in.
Yummy.
Do not get me wrong. But that's the joy. Men don't see that. They see it, but they don't see it. And I love that.
Yeah,
because
secret.
Got the key, I got the secret. Because I went to watch it with my partner, actually, and Keanu Reeves is one of my crushes.
Absolute daddy.
He's a nice man. Yeah. B, the Matrix came out when I was a kid. I watched it at far too young an age. The aesthetics as well, like, loved it. And so I just have this love for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
John Wick comes around. I went to see John Wick with my partner, and we both got very different experiences from it. He was like, oh, it's such a thick film, like, action after action, like, fucking hell, so talented, da-da-da. And I was like, yeah.
He looked fine.
He looked so good in that suit. So good.
Yeah. I love a good suit on a man.
Oof.
You could be the ugliest fucker out there, but
they were all bulletproof suits as well.
Properly to you.
Ugh.
You are suddenly the sexiest motherfucker on
James Bond. God
damn it.
Anyway, this has been another instalment of Never Together.
Never Together. Until it's been 3 weeks since we last saw each other.
It's been 3 weeks, and the virality has kicked in.
Oh my God, yeah.
So the takeaways from today: go watch John Wick.
Yeah. This
is a Sandra Bullock, Salma Hayek, and Jennifer Coolidge fan podcast now.
Mm-hmm.
And
love you.
Moana's a bad bitch.
Amen.
Amen. And we will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.